and I am the author of The Essential Book, which many years purchasing many different books and resources from Young Living, many books that I still use today that I love. I feel like there are so many great resources available, but I had never found one that is both beautiful and content rich. I feel like there are many, many beautiful books and things, many, many content rich things, but not both together. So The Essential Book is a 220 page user guide to clean living and all things Young Living. It's been an incredible tool for our team. When I first created it, it was really just something I thought this would be great for my team to use to help their new members and get people ordering, get people doing the business. And then I quickly realized, why am I limiting this just to our team? Because there are so many of us that need this tool, and so now it's available for all of Young Living, all of you guys, and it's unbranded, so it doesn't have our team branded all over the book, so you can use it for your teams and for your members. I thought I did write it. Oh, I wrote it last year, so recently, actually I take it back, 2021. That's last year. How's my math? A year ago. This year is going crazy. Okay. Yeah. So I spent about a year writing it, and then I released it about a year ago. And to be honest, I was just sharing with Michael here, I don't even know if I will be able to reprint this again anytime soon because the cost of paper is so high. So I feel like right now, the fact that we have these printed, grab them up while you can, because honestly, I would probably need to charge double if I were to do a print run on these again. And so hopefully the cost on paper and all the things, gas and everything comes down soon and we can afford things again. But anyway, I thought I would just go through the book today with you guys. Obviously not every page, but just kind of give you an overview of what you can expect and how you can use it as a tool for your teams. Like I said, it's 220 pages, so we're not going to go through everything, but something that I love about the cover is it's a really beautiful book that you can just easily have out on your coffee table or somewhere in your home. Beautiful gold foil on the cover, very just aesthetically pleasing. So I'll go through, and if you guys have questions, we're a small group today, feel free to just jump in, ask questions. Again, my goal in creating this was just to give new members, not just new members, but anyone who loves Young Living or is even just curious about Young Living, a really great tool that just has lots of information, but it's also fun to read. A lot of these longer books can be kind of dry and boring. There's a lot of humor in here, and it's just written in a really light and easy to digest manner. So I'll kind of go through here the table of contents. I'll go through the sections, and then we'll just do a little overview, and you guys could take a peek at each section. So in the beginning, we have what are essential oils. And so this is assuming that you've got someone who maybe doesn't know anything about oils other than they smell good, and they think, what more could there be? And so we go into the science of, what are oils, how do they work? And then from there we go into why choose Young Living, because once you decide that you want to use oils, as we all know, there is a wide range of brands and qualities out there on the market. And so we talk a lot about seed to seal, about our testing, distillation, all the things, all of our farms, and really what sets us apart. This section I feel like is the one that will sell your people on us and what we're doing, because again, we all know you can go anywhere and buy oils, right? Like you could buy them at the gas station, you could buy them anywhere, but when you buy a bottle of Young Living oil, you're getting something that's, as we all know, very, very different and superior. Then we talk about the Young Living Foundation. So for all the yellows out there on your team, this appeals to them, the heart of our company, what we do to help others around the world. And then we go into the 3 methods of use. So again, this is assuming people really don't know much about oils. So we talk about, the 3 ways to use them: aromatically, topically, internally, and how to do each one of those. After that, getting started with oils, we talk about the top 20 oils, and I did this specifically because I feel like the kit is always changing, and so I know a lot of books will have the starter kit, and then if they change an oil, now your whole thing is outdated, or if you go to a different country or a different market, that kit might be different. So these are top 20 oils. Of course, it includes the current kit oils, and hopefully it'll always include kit oils. And then we also talk about different terminology. Again, for people who don't know anything about oils, what is neat? Like, I remember when I first started with oils, and people are saying they're using oils neat, and I'm like, what does neat mean? So things like that. Then there's a section called the day in the life. This is going through basically from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. How are you using your oils? Sometimes people don't really understand. They get all these oils and they're like, how do you use these day to day? What are you doing? Do you really use them for all these things? And then it's, being able to see how people do that. Then we've got a section on supplies and resources, which are a lot of the things that we have available here, like roller bottles, spray bottles, how to dilute with carrier oils and other fun little things. And then the bulk of this book is really a section called Products in Our Homes. And this goes into great detail on all of our Young Living, well, not all, most of our Young Living products. And this, I feel like, is the section that'll really get your people ordering on loyalty rewards, which is the point, right? We want our people ordering every month. We want them to become a product of the product, and we want them to integrate the products into their home. And so this section really, I like to go through with my new members and have them just start circling products that they want. And this will help you guys do that. Okay, after that, we've got what I call oils on the go. That's, how do you carry your oils outside of the house, in your gym bag, in your purse, in your travel bag, and which products you'd want to use for those types of things. We've got loyalty rewards. So again, how to get your people on loyalty rewards, why they want to be on loyalty rewards. If you're opening up your download viewer every month and you're seeing a lot of zeros, that's because your people are not on loyalty rewards. So a tool like this is going to help you get your people ordering on loyalty rewards. After that, we have a whole section on recipes. And so I know there are so many amazing recipe books. And so this is a bit of a recipe book within this whole other book. What's up, girl? After that, we have safety guidelines, because again, this is assuming somebody is fairly new to oils, so you do want to make sure that they're going to use the product safely, diluting them, or how to use them for children, things like this. And then finally, the last section is the Young Living business. And to be honest, when I made the book, I wasn't sure if I wanted to include the business. I thought, I really want this to be a product book, something that people can just learn about the company. But then I thought back to the beginning of my personal Young Living journey, and I was always nervous to share about the business. I felt like, I don't want to be weird. I don't want, people to think I'm selling. And then I realized, wait a second. I'm thinking about this all wrong. No, this is always about the business. It's always about sharing. That is why we do what we do, to share the products, get people loving what we're loving. And so I do specifically talk about the business because I really believe it's a gift that we can give to anyone, just like the products. We share oils with someone because we believe it's going to help them. The business is no different. When you share the business with someone, it's just another way you can help them on their Young Living journey. Okay, so any questions so far? I'm going to kind of just briefly go through. You guys can see there's beautiful photography throughout the book. And I'll just kind of go through the sections and we'll have a peek. Okay. So in the beginning, we just basically welcome people into Young Living. We talk about, getting your oils out of the box. I know when I first started, my enroller's not here, but she'll tell you, she called me about a week after I got my kit and asked me, how's it going? What oils are you loving? What's the first oil you used? And I was really embarrassed to say, they're still sitting in the box. I haven't opened it. This has been like a week. She's like, what are you doing? Get your oils out of the box. Like, what's going on in your life? And of course, my then 2-year-old had basically stopped taking naps. And I was stressing out. I'm like that super exhausted mom, which is probably why I never opened the kit in the first place. She's like, get the oils out, get the lavender, put the lavender on her feet. She's going to take a nap. And I'm thinking, I never use oils. I'm like, put them on her feet. Like, it sounds so weird, but sure enough, put them on her feet. The kid took the longest nap of her life. And I proceeded to tell everyone I knew about oils, and that's the beginning of my story, actually. So this first section is literally about how to get your oils out of the box, because they're not going to work in the box. You have to use them. And then, like I said, we talk about what are essential oils. So again, This is assuming that people have no knowledge of oils. They have no idea what they are other than the fact that they might smell good. So we start by saying, have you ever peeled an orange and smelled that beautiful mist in the air? Have you ever felt rejuvenated by the scent of pine trees while on a walk in the forest? And we basically talk about the ways that people have experienced essential oils without actually knowing that they've experienced oils, and it's just a nice entry point for people to realize, like, oh, these aren't intimidating or scary, and oils are for everybody. Okay. What's that? Oh, and animals. Everybody and animals. That's right. For your pets. We actually do have a whole section on pets too. Okay, and then this is like a really nerdy section. So my background actually is in mechanical engineering. So I'm a total big nerd. So I love all the science, all the numbers. So we talk about things like, how the oils are reaching every cell in your body, how fast do the oils work. 22 seconds, they reach the molecules in your brain. In 2 minutes, you can find the oils in your bloodstream. In 20 minutes, they affect every cell in your body. And so this is just a section all about some of the nitty-gritty science details like that. This is one of my favorite sections. Chapter 3 is called Why Choose Young Living. I feel like this is why we are all here at convention, is because of this section. This is all about why we do things the way that we do here at Young Living and what we do that sets us apart from every other essential oil company literally in the world. So yeah, we start with repeat after us. Not all essential oils are created equal. Let's discuss why Young Living, and then we go into the depths of basically all the testing, all the seed to seal. We talk about the farms. We talk about distillation, some examples with some oils, purity, labels, all the different tests. You guys, there are 20 different tests that we do in our labs that nobody else is doing this stuff like we do, in triplicate, by the way, so 3 times every test. We talk about beyond organics. I don't know about you guys, but in our family, we try and eat organic and clean food, and I read labels. I'm like that crazy mom. And a lot of times people will say to me, well, why do Young Living oils not have an organic label? Like, you say your oils are so good, why are they not labeled organic? And so this section here talks about the reason that they're not labeled organic. Well, first of all, is because we have farms all over the world, and there are different certification standards for each country, and so there's no universal organic certification. In the US, it's USDA, but in other countries, it is different. And so we talk about that, but really what we are is beyond organic. What we are doing in our farms and our distilleries is going so far beyond what USDA says is organic, and so this goes into some of those details. These are some of our friends here on our team at the Northern Lights Farm in Canada. We're talking about what I was just saying here about different certifications worldwide. Section 4 is all about the Young Living Foundation and just the different projects that they're involved in all around the world to empower others, change lives. I think there's a Young Living Foundation booth set up here for you guys to learn more about that as well. And then the next section here is really on the 3 methods of use. So again, this is assuming that somebody is brand new, they just have this bottle of oil and they're not really sure what to do with it. This will walk them through how to start diffusing. There's some basics, little diffuser recipe basics. Some what I call wick-free diffuser blends, so ditch your candles and use your diffuser instead. Now we've got Jacob and Kate's new blends that are also really beautiful. How to even clean your diffuser. A lot of people, have no idea how to do that. We've got a section here on how to use oils topically. Of course, Young Living makes their own rollers, but for people who want to, make their own rollers or other blends that we don't sell, some roller recipes, some ideas, how to dilute. And then the third method, of course, is internal use. And so some ideas for how to make capsules. I think for me, when I first started, I was quite intimidated. I saw people making capsules and it seemed like really, intimidating, like making little, capsules like medicine. And But once you realize how simple it is, just adding your carrier oil and your essential oils, and I like to even put them in the freezer. I don't know if you guys know that, but you can pre-make them and freeze them, so you don't have to be doing that all day. Okay, and then again, we've just got some terminology, so things like hot oils, photosensitive oils, what is a carrier oil, dilution chart, different ages of kids you're going to dilute differently. This is kind of fun. It's a little, I didn't give it a name, it's just a chart of like where to apply different oils. So a lot of times somebody might know, oh, I want to use peppermint, but I don't know where to put it. Well, I guess if your head hurts, you put it on your temple. That's kind of obvious. But this goes through some other ideas on where to use different oils for different things. And then we've got the top 20 oils. So again, these are the ones that are in our kit currently, plus about 8 more. And again, just some ideas on how to use each of those oils. Then we've got a day in the life. So again, it kind of goes through minute by minute or hour by hour, some ideas on how to use your oils when you wake up and throughout the day, for yourself, for your kids. We've got some supplies and resources. And again, a lot of these are available here for you guys to buy today or on LSP on the website. There we go, that's a better way. And then this section is honestly like the bulk of the book. It's called Products in Our Homes. And, sorry, okay, there we go. So this is things we no longer buy from the store. So it's basically every category of products from, personal care, things like soap, sunscreen, deodorant, things in your shower, shampoo, conditioner, oral care, toothpaste, babies and kids stuff, beauty and skincare. Basically every category of products of things that you buy and how to ditch and switch or replace them with products from Young Living. So again, this is such a great way to get your members to be ordering hopefully every month on Loyalty Rewards. Once you realize how easy it is to start swapping out products, like why not? Something I like to do is go through people's homes with them, like one room at a time, because it can be quite overwhelming to think about ditching all the products in your house. But if you just start, like let's say we're going to start in the kitchen and we're going to look at your dish soap, and we're going to look at your dishwasher soap, or we're going to look at your cleaning products, and just start there and help somebody just switch their kitchen products. And then now maybe the next month we're going to move on to your laundry room. What are you washing your clothes with? Most laundry detergent is probably the most toxic product in the average household for people, and so that's such an easy way to start, by just educating people on how to get those synthetic fragrances and things out of what's on your body all day, right? Like your clothes, it goes into your skin, it's your largest organ. It's just such an easy place to start. And so I'm not going to take too much time and go through this whole section, but basically we go through room by room, like I was saying. So we start in the kitchen, and we've got, like I said, dish soap, dishwasher powder, all the thieves line, the fruit and veggie wash, hand soap. We talk about vitality oils that you can cook with in your kitchen, because we're still in the kitchen. Some recipe ideas for how to cook or bake with our Young Living Vitality oils. Now we move into your pantry, which is, all the supplements. So we talk about just a range of different supplements here. I'm not going to go through all of it. There's a lot here, you guys. And this is actually like a sample copy of the book. So if you guys want to browse it, it's going to be available here. Oh, I love this photo. This is like my favorite photo in the book. Beautiful, beautiful. So we talk about Ningxia, and we talk about just the antioxidants in Ningxia, zinc, and nitro. Laundry room. Again, it basically goes through every room. There's the bedroom. We talk about top 10 oils for sleep. So it's a very easy way to get your new members educated about the products in a very fun, colorful, beautiful way. We've got oils for emotions. Then we've got bathroom divided into his and hers. So products for men, products for women, essential oils for skincare, different oils. If you like to DIY your own products, which oils you want to use for your skin. making men's cologne for all those guys in your life, or if you're a guy yourself. It's not all women who do this. How to even make your own bath salts. So ideas for blending oils into your Epsom salts if you guys are into baths. How to make your own body wash. I didn't even know that this product existed until a few years ago. Do you guys know we have an unscented bath and shower gel? I didn't know that. So it's unscented, so you can add your own fragrances. So here are just some ideas. Lemon neroli is one of my favorite. Eucalyptus peppermint, rosemary lavender. You know, possibilities are endless. It's really whatever your preference is. Wellness cabinet. How to make over your wellness cabinet for all the things that we're not supposed to talk about. Makeup. We've got a whole section on Savvy Minerals, beautiful clean makeup, and just a list of ingredients that we use, ingredients that we don't use, and why that's so important. Things for your baby, what's in your baby nursery, for pregnancy, oils for pregnancy and birth. For kids, that's my daughter. She's 10. I think she was about 7 here. A whole section on kid sense oils, of course, and the rollers, diffusers, supplements for kids, pets, that's for you. Oils, how to use oils safely for your pets. And that wraps up the section on the products. And then here's just, like I said, a section of oils on the go, how to use them when you're out of your house. So now that we've gone through every room in your home, how do you take your oils and use them on the go? Here are some ideas. And then we're almost there. This is a section on loyalty rewards. So again, this is hopefully by this point in the book, you've got your customers wanting a whole lot of products. They've circled, they want this and this and that, and then you let them know, here's the best way to order on loyalty rewards, and you know, educate them on how easy it is to sign up, how to get points back, just how flexible and convenient and easy it is. If you're loving these products, there's no reason not to be ordering on loyalty rewards. And then this is another one of my favorite sections. Some of my own favorite recipes, myself and my team. These are some of the recipes that I feel like keep getting pinned in our groups and that everybody just loves. Super simple. They're all very easy to make. You don't need a lot of steps and like, what is it, like double boilers? That always like freaks me out of like, I don't know, I don't do that. I'm like a very simple DIYer, so these are very easy. You could make all these in like less than 5 minutes, probably less than 3 minutes, a lot of these. Okay, we are almost there. Safety guidelines, again, for your new customers, super important to make sure that they're using their products safely. And then finally, we have a section here on the business. And again, this was written in like a very fun, light, no pressure to do the business kind of way. I know my enroller, when she first introduced the idea of the business, I was like, oh no, I'm out. I don't want to sell stuff to my friends. Super weird, not interested. But once I started loving the products and I realized truly that everybody needs these in their life, it was very easy to share about the business, and I truly wanted to bring everybody along with me. And so this is written in just a very fun, light way for people to know, hey, there's a business opportunity. And if it's not right for them right now, at least they know that it's an option. I always say, like, no is no for now, both with the products. Like, if somebody says no to the products, it doesn't mean no forever. I can't tell you how many people have come back to me 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 years later after they said no to the products, and now they are interested. Same thing with the business. So many people, myself included, did not want to do the business up front, and then whatever in their life has changed, and now the business opportunity is great for them. So again, this is just a great way to kind of plant the seed, like we say. Okay, and that basically wraps it up. The last page, the top 10 reasons why this business is for you. The top 10 reasons why we love this business. But yes, it's for everybody. Okay, that is basically cover to cover the essential book. And these are available. They're $15 for one, or if you buy 4, you can get 1 free, so it's $60 for a pack of 5. But wait, there's more. mini essential books. So we've got the big E and the little E. So the big book, 220 pages. The little book, it's been a while, 60 I believe. Yeah, 50 pages on the little book. And it's basically a shrunken down, scaled down version of the big book. We kind of took the key sections out of it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but as you can see, it's just like a mini version of the big one. And you can pick up these in a pack of 10 for $25. So these are really great for if you guys are doing a class or an event. I like to just hand these out. Like if I have 10 people coming, that's a $25 investment. That's really easy to give each person one of these. And then what I'll do is if somebody signs up, I'll give them a big book. And if it's not an in-person class, if I have a new person who signs up, I will usually mail them one of these. This is just a great tool, as hopefully you've seen, for anybody who's new to Young Living, new to clean, plant-based living, super educational. So these are the books. I hope you guys love them. You're welcome to browse them here today. And if you have any questions, I'm here. Fire away.